Underground crypto, breaking stereotypes, diving into the world of crypto hype. A passive mainstream, they're on the rise, educating the masses, open our eyes. Underground crypto, shining bright, taking us on a journey, day and night.
Welcome back to Underground Crypto, where we deep dive underground cryptos, as I call them, low market cap gems. Some of these are like before low market cap gems. They have like next to nothing in market cap, quite a few of them, but this is where we get into the nitty gritty, into the grimy. Some of these coins have only been launched for, at least officially launched. Some of them have been in testnet and things. Some of these coins have only been launched, for weeks, maybe a month. The other day we did Baltic. If you caught that video, it's already up a little bit. I mean, it was 207,000 in market cap, and honestly, that wasn't even a day ago. It was literally like 7 hours ago. Already 221,000, so well on its way to moving. Nothing crazy substantial, but you could just see how quickly money pours into these coins. Market cap. We're using them in a no-name exchange, I call it. Maybe one day I'll have to stop calling it that if they get more recognition here, but it's a GGX, I think. I don't know, I just kind of tried to pronounce it and I'm sticking with it. So if somebody wants to correct me on that, drop it down in the comments. I haven't really got a defined time on when I'll be launching these videos every day. I don't know if I need to, but if anybody wants to drop into the comments any specific times that are good for them to catch these videos, I will certainly see if collectively there's a agreed upon time, and maybe I'll do that, but we'll see. Now, the coin for today is going to be Nexeilia. Again, with these names, I'm just going for it. I think that I got it right, but I don't really know. And we're going to jump right into it, because I know that you guys really want the details on what's going on here. First off, 1.8 million market cap. Honestly, like the one that we were looking at the other day, 221,000, that's tiny. That's very high risk, but also extremely high reward if it pops off. These low market caps have very high potential to make you some decent X's on your money. 3, 4, 5X within a couple weeks is not crazy, but they also could be rug pulls. So don't let that get away from you. Keep that in your mind, that you could lose your money. Don't invest more than you have. $100, $200, $300 for most of these projects is probably enough. And remember, guys, this is just an initial put it on your radar kind of video. I'm not telling you what to invest in. I'm not a financial investor or a financial advisor. That's what it is. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just a guy trying to let you know this coin exists. And yeah, from there, let's just hop right in. We will go to, I like to start with the CoinGecko, so let's start with that. CoinGecko, again, we're looking at market cap, and on CoinGecko, this coin is so, quote unquote new that we don't even have a market cap. GGX claims that there's one, but they don't. Now, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it usually tells you what exchanges they're listed on. And this is actually kind of odd, because GGX is not even listed on here. But this Trade Ogre, never heard of it, never used it, but I am starting to notice coins getting listed on another coin we were looking at the other day. I think it was the Baltic. In their announcements on Twitter, they had just got listed on this exchange. Don't know a lot about it. I guess we'll have to check it out here for the sake of the channel, although there is no shortage of low cap new projects on a GGX. Now, NXL is the ticker if anybody's looking for it. This is how you find it. I don't know if there's many that are close to the same ticker, but make sure you got the right one. I like to come real quick and just say the 7-day on the chart here. And February 13th is what it's saying. Let's go back a month. Alright. February 8th. Let's go back a year and see what date it gives us. February 7th. So it looks like and again, guys, somewhere there's probably some history of this coin prior to this, but for all intent purposes here, we're going to say February 7th, 2024 is when this coin launched, or maybe they came out of testnet. I don't really know yet what kind of coin this is. Is it a mining coin? Is it a gaming coin? I don't know yet. That's why we're here. That's exactly why we're here. We're going to learn together. Again, guys, I may do a couple of takes trying to get this video right, so I might know a little bit of what I'm diving into prior, but I don't go and get really deep into all these things before I bring them to you. I'm kind of trying to show you the process in which we get into it. How do we find these coins? And so you understand how to find them for yourself, because this is really where speculating and investing is kind of exciting, because these are where all your big gains are. You got to find them at the bottom when nobody knows what it is. It does take a lot of times. If you're just an investor and you're not into crypto every day and you're not studying crypto, it can be kind of hard to keep your pulse on when to move on certain coins, when certain coins are hot. But it's taken me a while. But if you just stick in, get you some good mentors in the space, whether you're into technical analysis, maybe you're into fundamentals, maybe you're coming from investing in the stock world and you've just been seeing crypto constantly and you're sick of watching everybody make 50x gains while you made 30% on the year on the S&P or something like that on your investments, and you're starting to get some interest over here in the world of crypto. That's fine. Just keep sticking with it and have some faith, and don't invest more than you can, yada yada yada. I won't go too far into that. Most of you guys are probably dialed in if you've wound up on this video. Anyways, let's check out our max supply. Is a lot. I believe that's 788 million, almost 789 million, and the total supply is a tiny number of that. So the max supply is how many should ever exist in a coin in their circulation, and then the total should be, the total supply should be what's out. I mean, I would think that that's what the circulating supply should be. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looking at things that are important right here, like the 24-hour trading volume, and volume, something you definitely want to think about with these coins, because say you put $100 in here and it goes up and says that you have $1 million worth of value because the price has increased so substantially. Well, if there's not people on the other side of your sell to buy it, you might only get a little bit at a time, and it might take you a really long time to get out of a project. And when people use the common term of rug pulling, what they generally mean is somebody or a collection of somebody's have taken all the liquidity away. So you still hold the coin, but the coin's value drops, a lot, and you can't sell it for even that little bit that it's worth because there's no liquidity to sell into. That's very important. And there's a lot you could go into that about, smart money and dumb money and how they get people to buy their bags at the top of the market. There's a whole thing you could go into. Another thing about CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, if you're not used to really looking at some coins, it's a great place to find all of their stuff. Like I said, I like Agigix because they actually put all these things together, kind of like CoinGecko does. But I already have a lot of these pulled up, so I won't be clicking on them. But this is a great place to find those kind of things too. Let's go. Now, I don't want to go to their Twitter quite yet, like doing that last. Their website. Usually the website is where the bulk of your information is going to be. And just right off rip, the price of this coin right now is 0.075 at the time of recording. It is 5:22 a.m. in Florida, in the United States, for those who may not be in the United States. And it says it's a GPU focused fork. The Nexeilia network. The Nexeilia network is based on Caspa, which is a really awesome project that a lot of people have made a ton of money with. That's a mining coin. It's based on the Caspa blockchain, the fastest open source, decentralized, and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. Nexeilia uses Carlson algorithm. I haven't seen that yet. I'm not as well versed in mining. I spoke about that in the previous video. The Carlson algorithm, and launches a GPU-focused fork, tackling the prevalence of ASIC mining operations. This strategic move is designed to bolster small-scale miners and amplify the network's decentralization. That's really interesting. I mean, GPU mining was, for a lot of people who maybe don't know, back in the early days of Bitcoin, you could mine it with just a GPU. And it got harder, and you needed more mining computing power. And now look where we're at. You need some serious computing power in order to get anything out of mining Bitcoin. But there's all these other coins that are starting up in the same way the Bitcoin started up, and it looks like they're trying to tackle, the ASIC miners coming in and driving up the difficulty. And so they're trying to make it so, more people could just mine it from their laptop. I think that is their aim. Again, I'm just speculating. They have a white paper. Let's see if it'll click on it and not make me. Yeah, they always want to make you download it. It's super sketchy. I don't really want to download it because who knows what it is. Hopefully it's a white paper, but it could be anything. So Ghost DAG protocol. I know what a DAG is, don't know what a Ghost DAG is. It says, technically speaking, unlike conventional blockchain systems, Ghost DAG doesn't discard blocks generated concurrently. Instead, it permits their coexistence, establishing a consensus-based sequence. In this context, Nexeilia functions more as a block DAG, with Ghost DAGs dynamic observable through a real-time block DAG visualizer. Hopefully I got all those words right. Like I said, guys, I did not read this previous, so, bear with me. This advanced form of the Nakamoto consensus ensures secure operations while enabling remarkably high block rates. Currently 1 block per second, with targets of 32, blocks a second, and prospects of reaching 100 blocks per second. Or a block every 100 seconds, actually, I think is more what they're saying. You miners out there really would understand what they're getting at here. And extremely low confirmation times, primarily influenced by internet latency. Now, they're just saying it's fast, and they're planning on it being even faster. Nexeilia implementation incorporates numerous innovations, features, and sub-protocols. These include reachability for assessing the DAG's structure, block data pruning, SPV proofs, and forthcoming support of subnet networks, which will greatly facilitate the integration of layer 2 solutions in the future. Now, I'm sure a lot of people heard all those words. They wrote that like they was trying to write a tongue twister. Most people probably heard a lot of that and was like, I have no idea what that's talking about. Again, they're just really going over some things about how the blockchain system technology is designed and how it's working, and that will matter to people who are really into it. I've been studying crypto for quite some time, but I'm not a developer, so I would say I very loosely understand what they're talking about. Would have no ability to apply that if I had to write some code or hook up a miner, but I'm sure I could learn. Research and development. Distributed artificial intelligence network on BlockDAG. And right here we got AI. AI is all the craze. In crypto it seems like there is always some kind of, what's a good way to put it? Category that comes up, whether it's metaverse and stuff like that gets people all excited. And you just know, when metaverse was hot, any coin that had some kind of metaverse related to the project was just gonna boom, like gaming coins are doing. That's another genre where they just boom because they're gaming coins, and everybody's speculating that gaming coins are going to do well. Well, AI in blockchain technology development is booming, and it's going to continue to boom, and you're going to see a lot of projects come and go. Some do really well, some not so much, but people are going to invest heavily in AI. I did not realize that this coin was an AI coin. The development of distributed artificial intelligence AI networks, where each node of the block DAG acts as an autonomous AI agent. These agents will collaborate on various tasks such as machine learning, data processing, and decision making within a block DAG structure that offers efficiency, transparency, and security. Envisioned advantages. So these are just advantages that they think might happen. Distributed learning, utilization of block DAG for collaborating with distributed learning. Security enhancement through the decentralization of block DAG. Real-time processing, ability to efficiently process data in real time due to the speed of the block DAG, which they talked about earlier. Interoperability, use of smart contracts to ensure interoperability. Interoperability is the communication between many different things, most of the time multiple blockchains being able to communicate with each other and move around information, because a lot of times each blockchain is a separate ecosystem and doesn't talk to each other. So as all these different blockchains and all these different ecosystems come online, for us really to advance and move forward, they need to be able to talk to each other. You need to be able to maybe have something to do with a smart contract on Ethereum make sense and move on a smart contract in, say, Bitcoin, or What's another one? Oh, Obsidian, which we were dealing with the other day. We went over. That was looking to be a layer 1, so maybe they want to communicate with other blockchains, making their project more relevant, and people would care more about it and use it. Challenges to address, the things that they're challenged by: data protection. That's everywhere you go. Big companies don't do a good job of protecting your data, that's for sure. Ensuring the security of private data. Handling large volumes, meaning when the network becomes influxed with a lot of things going on, like the classic, everybody gives Solana a hard time for shutting down, and I don't necessarily blame them. The ability to process and manage large volumes of data. Regulatory compliance, adherence to legal and regulatory standards. A lot of you who are coming across the aisle from traditional finance legacy system type investing are very concerned about regulatory compliance. And regulatory compliance for all the degens out there is not a horrible thing. It protects us from some rug pulls, that's for sure. It protects you from losing your money, so it's not a horrible thing. Potential applications, smart cities. I mean, right there, I'm not excited. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. Smart cities are not something that makes me jump up for joy. Management of urban infrastructure such as lighting and traffic, as well as city energy systems, all driven by AI. Now, when they put the use case for smart cities, it sounds good. Lights and traffic and energy systems, and AI is managing it, probably making it really efficient. But, let's be honest, smart cities, also known as 15-minute cities, where everything is within 15 minutes, but you also can't leave without permission, is most likely the ultimate goal there. So we got to be careful about what we allow, although I don't know how you would stop it. Gaming, of course, is another great application. Enhancing gaming experience with AI-driven ecosystems supported by the secure and efficient framework of BlockDAG. And again, you see BlockDAG coming up a lot. BlockDAG seems to be their product, their thing that makes them different from everybody else. They have this ghost block DAG type of infrastructure. Healthcare structure analysis of medical data to prevent data leaks and use pandemic prevention through the analysis of virus hotspots. So already we got smart cities, healthcare, pandemic. All of these things are, pay attention, guys. These are keywords that they're using here. Finances, of course, applications in trading and real-time financial analysis, leveraging the speed of the current AI. Innovation and potential. And guys, in the comments you could drop, do you want me to read every bit of this? I don't really mind. Some things I do. The white papers can be really long sometimes. But, we probably got through the bulk of this, so I'll read the last part. Innovations and potential. The structural alignment of block DAGs with neural networks used in the current AI model, such as ChatGPT and Hermes, who I don't think I've heard of that one, but I have ChatGPT, creates a unique opportunity to combine the benefits of block DAG with the capabilities of AI. This paves the way for revolutionary applications, fundamentally transforming key sectors such as gaming, urban planning, healthcare, and finance. I mean, that is the promise of AI in general. Putting AI with the innovation of blockchain is certainly a breakthrough. The fastest blockchain, so they're claiming. Not sure where their stats actually stack up there. Nexeilia uses Caspa, we talked about that technology, which allows it to generate 1 blockchain per second. To put it in perspective, Bitcoin takes approximately 10 minutes to create a single blockchain, while Ethereum takes about 15 seconds. So they're showing you, Bitcoin came first, Ethereum, I think, is credited for coming second, from 10 minutes to 15 seconds to 1 second. So it's pretty fast. This incredible speed leads to lightning fast transactions and instant confirmations on the Nexeilia blockchain. Performance and security, encryption. I mean, what is crypto about other than encryption? Nexeilia harnesses an ultra secure blockchain with no compromise to decentralization, achieved with pure stakeless proof of work combined with a revolutionary ghost DAG consensus mechanism. With all these projects that come out, it seems like they kind of just take what is already working well and they just find something a little different, a little bit better to upgrade it and make it better, and then they have a whole new project, which makes sense. And that's how we get the evolution of blockchain and the security of blockchain and all these different things. Fastest transactions, I'm not going to read all of these. Instant confirmation, scalability. If you've been in the crypto world, scalability is a big deal. Efficient proof of work, so proof of work always gets this bad rap about wasting energy and being so horrible for the planet, even though that's ridiculous. How much energy do you think the banks of all the world combined use on a daily basis? Do you think it's anywhere near what Bitcoin mining does? Probably not even close. But of course they throw the word efficiency in front of it because they want to tell you, they're solving that problem because they're proof of work and they need to have that. Security, block DAG, or they talked about their ghost block DAG. Roadmaps are always fun. With the roadmaps of any coin that we go over, the more detailed the roadmap is, the more likely they've thought out what they're talking about, the more likely they're actually going to do something here. So quarter 1, 2024, Nexeilia network launches. Blockchain Explorer, that's where you go to see all the transactions on the blockchain if there's any problem, or you just want to see, it being confirmed on the blockchain in real time. Web wallet, Caldera bot for OCT, over the counter is what OCT stands for. I'm not sure what Caldera is. Listing on Trade Ogre, listing on Non-KYC. That's a hilarious name for an exchange. I've not heard that. But they better never ask you to KYC, right? And then, of course, the GGIX, which they're already on that, so I assume the other ones have been done. Update with paper. That looks like a misspell. I think that's supposed to be update white paper. Nextdoor. Man, where is my mind today? Desktop wallet, mobile wallets, because it's 5:37 in the morning is probably what my problem is. Quarter 2, 2024. Search AI partners. List on CoinEx. That would be a big deal. Algo improvement. So algorithm improvement. Listing on Gate.io and listing on Mexi. Now again, why are we talking about all of this? Because of adoption of this coin, because price goes up, because money flows into the market cap. These listings on these different exchanges are a big deal. And in the Q1 goals of this roadmap, you'll see that they actually, I don't know what non-KYC is, but Trade Ogre and GGIX, they have made it onto those platforms for all I know. I know at GGIX because that's where I found it. And so good chance that they're going to wind up on these other ones. Everything seems to wind up on Mexi. That is going to drive price, and that is what we're trying to do, guys. We're trying to get in here before the price gets driven up right here in quarter 2. So that's important. Pay attention. And that's also a good time to take profits. Web application that generates image. Again, now we're in quarter 3, 2024. Web application that generates images and videos using AI with payments in NXL. That's the native token. And quarter 4, 2024, integration of smart contracts, distributed artificial intelligence network on BlockDAG. So that actually seemed pretty good. I mean, compared to a lot of these different coins that have dived, that's a pretty decent roadmap. As far as price go up, now the tech and everything, that's something I'm not as dialed into, but at least they have something interesting to really provide, to give a use case for why people should invest and why people should care. Seems like they're going to be a layer 1. It says that they're working off of Caspa, so I don't know if they're a layer 2 on Caspa or if they're a layer 1 all by themselves. I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll find out here. Again, trying to keep these videos to 20 minutes, but I mean, if there's sometimes these deep dives with a meme coin and you go on there and it's like, just trust us and buy the coin, it'll go up. I'm not lying. Literally, one of the coins is literally called number go up. So you gotta really wonder what you're gonna get out of something like that. Listings. Here's some more, links at the bottom. The website does look pretty spiffy. I mean, you could probably generate a lot of this with AI pretty quickly, but it is nice when it looks good. Some websites really don't look good, and it's very apparent the minute that you get on. Tokenomics, it's always something interesting to look at. Really don't feel like you guys want me to read all of this. Let's see if we can just break it down. Nexeilia's monetary policy is simple. Each year the block reward will be divided by 2 in half with an initial block reward of 12. I'm not 100% sure what they mean by that, but I mean, Bitcoin halving is every 4 years. They're having a halving, what did it say? Every year? That's crazy. that drives price through the roof. It's simple scarcity and demand, guys, when it comes to speculation. If this coin does well, gets listed, people care about it, has a relevant use case and a product that matters to the world, like Ghost Tag and extremely fast blockchain transactions, and it's going to have like a halving pretty much every year, driving the scarcity, therefore driving the demand. That's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty crazy. And only 788 million for the full supply. That's, I mean, oh man, I look dumb. I don't want to get this wrong. Bitcoin, I believe, only has 21 million coins. I don't know why my mind wants to say 21 billion, but that seems like way too many coins. So 21 million is what I believe Bitcoin has. This says 788 million. So that's a lot more than Bitcoin. But with a halving every year, it seems like this goes well into the future, and a lot of these coins really won't be coming out for a long time. But I'm not 100% sure what their vesting schedule is. Do they tell us? Total Mind? No, they don't tell us what the vesting schedule is, how much will be, coming out. Like today, I don't know how many came out today. That's an important thing to know, because if the coins are coming out super fast, it drives the price down. It has a negative effect on price. Not everybody's concerned about price. Some people are all about tech and fundamentals, and they don't care. Look at your Cardano people. They're not worried about price. And they have a wallet. Wallets are great for holding your own custody. Always self-custody, guys. And use a VPN. And don't download random things. Like that white paper I almost downloaded. Hopefully that wasn't a scam. Hopefully I'm not making a video tomorrow talking about how I lost all my money. Although I don't have any on this computer. But with AI nowadays, guys, they can get into your network and they can access all your other devices. They have a Discord, it seems. I have already clicked on it and brought it up. Now look at this. They have 11 followers and 3,133 followers. I meant 11 that they're following. How many people they're following is not really important. It's all in the followers. Joined January 2024. So that's a good amount of followers in that time. They must be decently active. It does, of course, seem like they have something to offer. The way that I do the ratings on these coins, by the way, I think I forgot to do it on the last one. I'm a new YouTube channel. I'm going to get my stuff together here, I promise. But I just do a gut rating. I'm not going to go crazy. Some people have a 10-point checklist plan to come up with this ultimate rating for the coin, which I appreciate. But I'm not there yet. I'm not that dialed in. And so, what is the niche of this coin? AI. It's very tech driven. Looks to be a layer 1. Might be a layer 2 on Caspa. I would definitely look deeper. If anybody wants to put the answer to that down in the comments, greatly would appreciate that, as I will be looking at the comments because this is a small channel. 18 hours ago, 14 hours ago, 19 hours ago, February 19th. This is all very relevant. Nice clean imagery. Okay, so it's a fork of Caspa, so that means it's its own thing. It's built off of the technology and the blockchain of Caspa, but it's its own thing. I would honestly give this like a gut check level of like 7, which is obviously the highest. All my channel is new, so I don't have a ton on here, but that's probably the highest one I've given to any coin so far, which isn't saying much because I don't have a lot of videos. But they are verified. That's always good. And yeah, I give it a gut check, a 7, and they're active. Yes, it looks like a lot of their imagery is generated by AI, but what do you expect from an AI narrative coin? An AI coin should use AI. That only makes sense. Alright guys, that's pretty much all of it. I am way over my 20 minutes, but there was a lot here, and that's actually a good thing. If there's not a lot to it, then we don't have a lot of information. We don't have a lot to speculate on. We don't have a lot to be excited about. We don't have a lot to have any hope in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I delivered some value. Hope I wasn't too long-winded. Put all your criticism down in the comments section for me, and I really will be looking at it and trying to clean this up and get these as dialed in as possible to just deliver the value and cut out a lot of the extra talk as I continue to do. A lot of people may be new. I'm not really sure who I'm going to attract in this audience, so I try to keep it simple and I try to explain things, but I don't want to explain the same thing in every video. Be blessed. Crypto Ron out. Like and subscribe.